Hi everyone. Welcome back to the English Lab, where we break down English language topics in a simple, fun, and easy to understand way. Today, we're exploring one of the most imaginative literary devices used in poetry and storytelling, personification. So, what is personification? In simple terms, personification is when we give human qualities to non-human things, like objects, animals, or even abstract ideas. This makes descriptions more vivid and helps readers connect emotionally with what they're reading. Think of it like turning objects into characters with feelings, actions, and voices. Let's take a basic example. The wind whispered through the trees. Now, we know the wind can't whisper, it has no mouth or voice. But by saying it whispered, the writer is suggesting that the sound of the wind was soft and gentle, almost like a quiet voice. That's personification, giving the wind a human action to help you imagine it more clearly. Here's another example. The sun smiled down on the children at play. Of course, the sun can't smile. But by using this expression, the writer helps us imagine a warm, pleasant day. The smile gives the sun a friendly and welcoming feeling. This makes the scene feel happy and joyful. Let's look at a few more examples and talk about what they mean. First, the angry storm pounded on the roof. In this sentence, the storm is described as angry and pounding two things that people do. This shows the storm as wild, loud, and aggressive. It makes the storm feel more like a character than just a weather event. Next, my alarm clock screamed at me this morning. An alarm clock doesn't have a mouth, so it can't actually scream. But when we describe it that way, it shows just how loud and annoying it sounded. Again, we use a human action to describe something non-human, and it makes the sentence more expressive and relatable. Now here's one you might hear in poetry. Time marched on. Time is an abstract concept. It doesn't have legs, and it can't march. But by using the word marched, the poet is showing how time moves steadily, and maybe even with a sense of determination. This creates a powerful image in the reader's mind. You might also hear something like, the city never sleeps. Cities don't sleep, but this tells us that the city is always busy, always awake, with people moving around at all hours. Giving it the human action of sleeping, or in this case, not sleeping, helps us understand what the city feels like. As you can see, personification makes descriptions more engaging. It allows writers to turn simple ideas into images full of life and personality. It's commonly used in poetry, stories, and even songs to make language more colorful and expressive. Now it's your turn. In the comments, I want you to try using personification in a sentence. I'll give you a word, a book. Think about how a book might act if it were a person. You could write something like, the book called to me from the shelf, or the pages of the book begged to be turned. Be creative. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you understand personification better, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more fun and helpful English lessons. And don't forget to check out our playlist on literary devices for more examples like similes, metaphors, and alliteration. See you next time on the English Lab.